Welcome back to my channel. This is another energy update for the week of October the 9th, but know that I'm going to be talking about stuff that's been happening over the last week so you can hopefully make some sense of it, and also too, this might carry out for some of you this week and even into next week. Everyone is a little bit different, but we are all in this together. Now, a lot of body upgrades and emotional upgrades have been happening for people. So what ends up happening is as this planet rises in frequency, what ends up happening? The frequency raises, and then any density that we are holding, lower vibrations that we're holding inside of ourselves, they come up to come out so that we can hold a higher vibration. And so if you have been feeling emotional or really tired, very thirsty for a reason, because it's really important that we drink a lot of water right now. Put some lemon in, even some Celtic salt or pink Himalayan salt helps. It's a natural electrolyte, so I put a little bit of that in my water too. Make sure that you are drinking a lot of fresh water, high quality water if you can right now. Very, very, very important. And also you might be having vivid dreams, headaches, light headaches. Make sure that you are getting a lot of rest. Some people have even been telling me they've had a hard time sleeping, they've had a lot of energy. Know that our body goes through these upgrades, especially being on this journey. If you're holding a greater vision for yourself, if you're a light worker, a healer, someone who knows they came here to help the planet in a greater way through your product, your service, or even just by being yourself in the workplace, wherever you're at. There's a whole group of us that came here to help awaken this planet through just by being ourselves. And this is going to express differently. And your purpose, everyone's purpose is so unique, and it doesn't necessarily have to be through a business, but some of you it is. And for me, it happens to be, and a lot of my clients, it happens to be through their gifts, through their voice, through their writing, through their songs, through their product or service or whatever have you. But just by being you and really shining your light and owning your presence, you are helping to raise the frequency of this planet. And so our body, in order to hold more light, right, it goes through sometimes this energetic cleanse. So if you need more rest, make sure that you are taking moments to rest. You know, I think we're really going away from this idea that we always have to be hustling in order to be successful, that we always have to be working or going or pushing, and it's about the grind. Well, of course, we have to take action in our lives if we want to create results in our businesses or in our jobs, or right, we have to show up because we are meant to show up. We are meant to contribute to this greater whole. We are meant to experience this life fully, and there's so much joy in living this life fully. And also too, if you're not taking time to recharge your battery, then you're gonna have no energy to show up. We've all done this, right, before at a time when maybe we had to show up, but we didn't really have energy to do so. And so even if you take a 5-minute, 10-minute, sometimes I lay down for 15 minutes, and it helps to restore my energy. And especially during this time when you feel like you might need a little extra rest. So make sure that you're honoring yourself and taking care of your body, your mind, your heart, your emotions, and your spirit. Okay, so I know this is gonna sound a little ironic that I'm about to say this, and goes against what I just said about having to rest and all of these body upgrades, but simultaneously you might have spurts of creativity, spurts of downloads and insights, spurts of ideas. I know I've been sitting here and literally have a whole list of things to create while I'm creating other things. Right now, by the way, I'm doing a 3-week series here starting on October the 18th called Cash Portal, and this is to help really unplug from the matrix of how the fear of how everyone else is feeling right now, and to turn the switch on to abundance. So if I can support you with that, all the details are below. And then I also have a free 5-day series called 5 Days Receiving Abundance with short videos that I ran a few weeks back, but we're still keeping that available. So check that out too, and if I can support you. And so for me, all these creative surge of ideas, I have to make sure I'm writing them all down. So I want you to get a journal, a notebook, or even in your phone, write down ideas that come to you. Write down downs, because it's truly when it comes in and it feels inspired. That's how I got the title for my book. I was on a walk. I prayed and I asked the universe for support in the most perfect title. And I just kept affirming it, affirming that it was going to show up. And I wasn't trying. One day I was just walking and it dropped in, and it was so clear. So also, when you get these ideas, take your phone out and write them down, get them down so that you don't forget them, so that you can come back later and then create with them when it's time. Okay, and then on the flip side too, there's a group of you, and this might not resonate with all of you, but because I do support a lot of leaders and entrepreneurs and creators as well, you have been getting some ideas to create things. Now is a time for you to take action on the things that you know you're being guided to do, but you haven't quite done yet. So whatever ideas that you're getting, it's time to take steps towards those things. And really, it's okay if it feels a little bit messy. It's okay if you don't even exactly know if it's the right step or the right order. But what ends up happening is if we don't take action on the things we're being guided to do, then we also can create some delays in our success and in our abundance, right? And sometimes we don't get everything that we want sometimes because we are not following our guidance fully 100%. So when I'm talking, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, or you can ask to be shown. And is there something that you have not been listening to your guidance on? Now, maybe it's not time for you to create something, but maybe it's time for you to embrace what you already have around you and to find gratitude in what you have, while simultaneously also you can want and create more at the same time. So again, that part of the message isn't going to be for everyone, but for my creators out there, we are being asked to move into new direction and new territory. And so sometimes we put things off because we are sabotaging ourselves essentially and staying comfortable. But now really is a good time, again, when you get those impulses, to act and really sit down, come up with a plan, and put yourself out there for the things that you most desire. Okay, I hope that this helped. And I would love to know in the comments if you felt any of those symptoms that I mentioned earlier in the video, because I know many have been feeling it. And they will pass. They will pass. And also make sure if you can move your body, even if it's something gentle like stretching or yoga or extra breath work. I know stretching in the morning feels so nice, feels so powerful. And also maybe you go for a run, or you dance, or you take a class, or you do whatever you feel called to do to move your body, but that also helps move some of the energy through, helps things assimilate a little bit better. And then one other thing is I just saw the word nourish. They're showing me nourish. So how can you nourish your body during this time? Just ask your body what it wants to eat to be nourished, and just add some of those things in. I'm a huge proponent of adding things in versus telling yourself you have to take away certain things. Because what I believe is when we have an abundance mindset about our health, then we'll want to continue to do more because it starts to feel really, really good. But just like with everything for me, there's a balance to everything in life. So anyways, I hope that this supported you. I hope this helped you. Let me know in the comments, and hope to see you in Cash Portal or in my free 5-day series. And I also have a podcast called Illuminated with Amanda Merritt. We'll put the links for Spotify and iTunes below if you want to check that out. We have 112 plus episodes of content that, if just about on any topic, if you need support with, we've got something in there for you if you need a little extra pop of love. All right, I'll see you in the next video. And make sure to subscribe to my channel because I have a lot more videos, meditations, and things available too. So check it out and hit subscribe.